The state of India's poor must be acknowledged. The World Bank $2 a day poverty line might be inadequate, but it would be a start and higher than the last line proposed by the C. Rangarajan Committee. A survey in 2013 had said India stood at 99 among 131 countries, and with a median income of $616 per annum, it was the lowest among BRICS and fell in the lower middle income country bracket. The first being, the fall in the monthly per capita consumption expenditure of 2017-18 for the first time since 1972-73, which the government withheld citing concerns with the quality of data collected, then the fall of India in the Global Hunger Index to serious hunger category, and India's own health census data are the recently concluded National Family Health Survey or NFHS-5, which had worrying markers of increased malnutrition, infant mortality and maternal health. A fourth statistic earlier this year, of Bangladesh bettering India's average income statistics, must also be a reason for Indians to introspect. In 2019, the Global Multidimensional Poverty Index reported that India lifted 271 million citizens out of poverty between 2006 and 2016. Since then, the International Monetary Fund, Hunger Watch, SWAN and several other surveys show a decided slide. In March, the Pew Research Center with the World Bank data estimated that the number of poor in India, on the basis of an income of $2 per day or less in purchasing power parity, has more than doubled to 134 million from 60 million in just a year due to the pandemic-induced recession. The anger over the 2011 conclusions led to the setting up of the C. Rangarajan Committee, which in 2014 estimated that the number of poor were 29.6%, based on persons spending below 47 rupees a day in cities and 32 rupees in villages. Numbers matter for many reasons. The first is because knowing the numbers and making them public makes it possible to get public opinion to support massive and urgent cash transfers. The second argument for recording the data is so that all policies can be honestly evaluated on the basis of whether they meet the needs of the majority. Is a policy such as bank write-offs of loans amounting to 1.53 lakh rupees crore last year, which helped corporates overwhelmingly, beneficial to the vast majority? Third, if government data were to honestly account for the exact numbers of the poor, it may be more realistic to expect the public debate to be conducted on the concerns of the real majority and create a climate that demands accountability from public representatives. Fourth, India has clocked a massive rise in the market capitalization and the fortunes of the richest Indian corporates, whose wealth has grown manifold in the past few years, even as millions of Indians have experienced a massive tumble into poverty. The late Arjun Sengupta, as chairman of the National Commission for Enterprises in the Unorganized Sector in 2004, had concluded that 836 million Indians still remained marginalized. He spoke of the poorest of poor, and the Commission's recommendations on Social Security resulted in the enactment of the Unorganized Sector Workers' Social Security Act. At the time his conclusion was ignored, that 77% of India was marginalized, emphasizing that it was a problem of a much bigger magnitude.